So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're very much on the way now. Well, they do call it the beautiful game, and the man we see before us now personifies all that is good about it. He is known simply as the King.
It's as though the game was made especially for him.
Voted the greatest player of the 20th century, but he is so much more than just that. He is a symbol of charisma, of leadership, of sportsmanship. He is the one and only Pelé. He's going to be disappointed with that. Rodri. Now it's Pelé. Oh, this looks sharp. Pelé was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Dembele. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Bellingham. Looking for options for movement. Pings in across. Oh, good read.
That was...
And Shevchenko! Goal, England! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So, a breakthrough already. Shevchenko proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And he's in on goal. Messi. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Hullet.
Roma are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Probing pass. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Hullet. Dembele is the team's great visionary. Great vision. Can he finish? It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle.
And a chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very good. You can't ask for much more than that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
They've played it short. Aimed at the far side. Terrific effort! Didn't quite get enough on that.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Vitinha conjures time and space where few can. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Hullet. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Turns back here, probably the best option. And here's Messi. Oh, that's superb. Oh, important interception. Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that's been intercepted. Nicely weighted ball. Caceres goes back to front. He's on it, can he get away? Caceres. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Pull it. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Played out wide. Bellingham. Messi. Oh, it's Dembele. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Messi. And it's Gullit. Vitinha. Oh, it's Dembele. And here's Gullit. He's chosen to go back. And for the first half, that is that. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. And we are back underway. Strokes it back. Oh, what a ball! Oh, this is a great position. And he was alert to it. Van Dijk gets it clear. He has found the way through. Nice control. An instinctive delivery.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Good take, and is he in?
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Pull it. Pele. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nicely aimed pass. Vitinha. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rijkaard. Rodri is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And it's Gullit. Messi. Oh, good-looking ball. Chance here to counter. Well, that looks a decent ball.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 20, numero 10, Messi, numero 23, numero 22. Lasciano il campo per il numero 5, Owen.
Rijkaard.
Il numero 11.
Good play on the left-hand side here.
Il numero 17.
And here's Suarez.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, it's more pressure than ball at the moment. Now it's come to nothing. Son Heung-min is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And here's Hullet. Little pass back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Hullet. Luis Suarez. Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha going face-to-face with his great rival. Rodri has created one goal already.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Luis Suarez!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Rafael Leao.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He won't be happy with that one. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game, and
He's having a shot! And that's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 13.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. So we have a breakthrough. Now how... He's gone for goal!
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Just eases him off the ball.
Desai really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That's good play. Tries to play it through. Deftly away.
Ci sarà un minuto di
Taken
recupero.
back almost at once. 1 minute to add, according to the board.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that's that. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle.
Well, for any attacker facing him, Peter, trying to force your way through Rio Ferdinand must be a daunting prospect.
Well, he is one of the great English defenders of his generation.
Quite, Peter. His playing style boasts good speed and technique, a superb reading of the game. He hardly had to tackle. That in itself can be seen as quite an achievement.
And it's Vitinha. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's there to belt it away. A good-looking ball. That is good strength. And this is Hullet. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And here's Dembele. Neymar has the space to scheme. And he has been fouled there. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Oh, important interception. And it's been hooked away. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Dembele in acres of space out wide. Not the most accurate pass. Gerrard gets it away.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Araujo, that's going up front in a hurry. Vieri. And it's Hullet. And this is Dembele. That's an imaginative pass. And this is Neymar. Dembele. Brilliantly cut out.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Caceres, Vitinha. No, that's been intercepted. Dida sends that a long way. Neymar looking for the run. And this is Dembele. Tries a shot! Goal! Arsenal! And there is your opener. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Arsenal have fired themselves in front.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Vieira! And it's in! They are purring, truly purring. Minimal lapse, maximum punishment. How that hurts.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
That's been slipped through. A lot of space. Decent chance! Oh, that pass isn't the best. He's going for goal! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Here's Vitinha. And it's Vieira. Vieira can see things others simply cannot. That's a sharp pass. Now, can they get it? Real chance! And he couldn't finish.
Hullet has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And here's Dembele. And here's Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here. Neymar! And he nearly went all the way.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Impressive jump! He will be livid with himself.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
Vitinha. Nicely weighted ball, and he's picked it up out wide. Hullet.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Hullet, and he's managed to get free. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Pele, still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Caceres. Messi. Looking for options for movement. Chance for a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Neymar is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. He has found the way through. And here's Ibrahimovic. Vieira. And for the first half, that is that. How would you review the first half?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here. There's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So straight into the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't...
And he shoots! It's a goal! Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. Just one in it now.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Now it's Dembele. Ambitious ball here. Vitinha. And it's Messi. Gerrard gets a foot in here. Now it's Pele. Pele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Dembele.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he plays one through. He's found a way through. Shapes to shoot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Hullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number
It's their
7,
second corner of the game.
Neymar. Number 8, Gullit. Coming on the field, number 23, Del Piero. Number 10, Messi. Substitutions taking place.
And the keeper beats it away. Neither of these having a pop! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Vieira. Well, that pass surprised everyone and not in a good way. Oh, what a ball! Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Vitinha, can he get on the end of this? Gets a good foot in there. Short changes him with that pass. And here's Ibrahimovic. Messi finding himself in space. Cruyff defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Searching pass he's played there. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And here's Dembele. Lovely bit of skill. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he was quick to react. Gerrard. Vieira, the man synonymous with solidity. Looking for the run. Dembele. He's picked his way through and reclaimed it in a trice. That's a good ball.
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Pelé.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Pelé. Pelé ploughing. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's there to get it away.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 13, Gerrard. Number 20, Ibrahimovic. Number 9, Dembele. Coming on the field.
Elects to cross.
Number 14,
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Number 24, Vieri. Number 11.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Substitution.
Caceres, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. He is through here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Baggio. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Roma really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Maldini. Couldn't squeeze it through.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, that's fabulous.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this? And they've got rid. And that interception. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. Clarence Seedorf, Jim, a player of immense intelligence and relentless brilliance.
Yeah, he is the total midfielder, Peter. He's essentially a 10, an 8 and a 6 all in one. His tactical intelligence, his athleticism, his reading of the game, ball-winning capabilities make him a one-man counter-attacking unit.
That's an excellent interception. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
João Cancelo. Seedorf. Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. It's Bale! It's a loose Yamal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Lamine Yamal actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Drives and a header! It's bounced back off the post. Oh, what has happened here? In he goes again! Goal, England! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And it's Messi. Vieira. Pull it. Seedorf.
Roma really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decision...
Goes for a shot! And that's a sharp finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Yamal, a player who needs no introduction. Nicely weighted ball. Pull it. And it's Bale. Looking for the run. And this is Bale. Oh, shooting chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. It's their second corner of the game. And he's there to clear it. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, sweet feet. And here's Yamal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Yamal crosses it in. Not the most accurate pass. He'll try from distance. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Tries to get it clear. Caceres. And it's Vitinha. Oh, can he get onto this? Messi. Now it's Hullet. And it's Hullet. Tries to play it through. Now it's Haaland. Vieira.
This is the time you need that pace.
Can he get it through? And this is Hullet. Hullet was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, super ball! A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And he's straight offside. Haaland. Hullet with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Yamal will not want to lose out. He's having a hit! They've got to be quick to recover this.
Lamine Yamal clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Now, can they get him away? Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yeah. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Hullet. Knocks it into space. Hullet. And Hullet! It's in! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Roma are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Just one in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that...
He's had a shot! And that's another fine save. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here, from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
He is through here. Oh, good effort. Has another go. And that's in. 2 up now, and they are cruising. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Haaland! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
England palpably stronger, better, superior.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Rafael Varane is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. João Cancelo receives it in a wide position. Araujo deals with that comfortably. And sent off! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Dembele, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Great vision. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now there, and the shot! And there's a goal! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
So could they be onto something here? Oh, good climb! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Vitinha. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yamal. Seedorf. Looking to play him in. Oh, well measured. Decent chance! That's another chance! And no mistake. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 14, numero 20, numero 10, Messi.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. So now the difference is 3. Chance! And he hits the net! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass. And we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
And yes, it's him again. Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Cruyff. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Cristiano Ronaldo constantly looking for the ball into the box. Driving forward, and he welcomes it in. Big chance! And it's in! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
England really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And a really good game is threatening to break out here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. England surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And here's Van Nistelrooy. Tries to think it through, and he's made sure that's not getting through.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, good-looking ball. Well, this could be it, past something close to a minor miracle.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
And here's Baggio. That is a brilliant interception. England clearly now in lead preservation mode.
Roma really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Good ball, good take. Caceres.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Owen gets into a good position. Hullet. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Looking for options for movement. Best. Swings in across. He steps in, and that's the... Shot, surely! Now that is commitment to the cause. So, third corner of the game. Punched away. Ronaldinho!
It's a decent chance to
That's
counter-attack.
it. There will be time for no more. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So things are underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Marcelo. He's pretty much a defender in name alone, to be honest, because his biggest contributions always seem to come at the other end of the pitch. He's great at controlling the ball when under pressure and seems to have a great knack for finding that half a yard to dig out a cross.
Best! Nicely aimed pass.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Cruyff wins the duel this time. And it's Rice. Good take, and it's Bale! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Looking for the run. And here's Dembele. Messi. Very nicely done. Can he spark a counter here? And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he welcomes it in. Bale! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Bale is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Thuram is there to clear. And the finish! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Vieira really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Dembele looking to play him in. Tries a shot! It's there! That is so good, such sharp skills. And such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Araujo defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. But where it came from. Great chance! And yes, it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Brilliantly cut out.
Dembele clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
That pass has been well intercepted. Best. And this is Luis. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, it's come off the upright. Pele conjures time and space where few can. And it's Bale. Bale! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Borussia Dortmund have their second corner now. Dembele getting this one clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, it's Dembele. Pull it. Good read, needed to be. Lam. Marcelo. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Rice, that is a brilliant interception. Threads one in. Now it's Pelé. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pass is just off target. Well, that pass isn't the best. And here's Messi. Lovely, and the shot! It's hit the upright.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And this is Bale. And here's Bale. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira. Shot could be on. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Played out towards the right wing. That is lovely. He's played it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Some intricate pass. Takes a shot! Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Roma really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels...
It's Luis Suarez! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Araujo tries to clear. Well, that is one way to stop him. Vieira. And now they can spring out of defence. Desai kept his eye on it, and he's there. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Best. And this is Luis Suarez. Pelé does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And it's Dembele. Vitinha for Messi. Ambitious ball here. Best. And it's Cruyff. Marcelo. And here's Bale. Bale! Sharp and fitting, but not quite.
Bale certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Rice gathers from the goal kick. Cruyff. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Desai makes the interception. And a chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 20.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Messi. Lasciano il campo per il numero 5. Owen. Il numero 8. Il numero 6. Cambio di giocatori.
And the shot's on here. Gives it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Vitinha. Gullit looking to receive it in space. Vitinha. That is ended up in no man's land. Cruyff. Borussia Dortmund on the counter-attack now. He's being urged to shoot. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Stood up well to him there. Can he get on the end of this? Hangs one in. Oh, good climb! No, not the best of headers.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 22.
So we have movement on both benches.
Numero 26. Attenzione, un cambio.
Bullet. Driving on and making good progress. And here's Semenyo. That's a good... It's Ibrahimovic! Ibrahimovic! It could only be him! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Borussia Dortmund cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that could have brought them level.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
And he's taking no chances there. Can he finish? It's in! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
That's a really good execution, Peter, but you have to raise some serious questions about how he was allowed to take a touch like that.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Roberto Baggio. Oh, nice touch. He's found a way through. Now this could be a chance. Oh, sweet feet. Look at the space here.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
It's an imaginative pass. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. And here's Baggio. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Roberto Baggio. And here's Platini. Platini proves just a little bit too strong.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And that'll be the end of that. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties.